Right now we're making garlic salted snap peas. So sometimes in Chinese restaurants or Asian restaurants they do green beans, like garlic green beans. We're gonna do snap peas today. Right now we've got multicolored carrots cooking right now. Carrots take a little bit longer to cook when we're making a stir fry. As you can see, we've got our mise en place ready. We've got some fresh red onions, celery. We've got carrots going. We're going to put in some cabbage and some fresh sliced mushrooms in there. And then for seasoning wise, we're doing salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, just to give a little bit more flavor of onion. And then we got some oyster flavored sauce, and then we're going to use a little bit of a sesame oil to give it a little bit of that Asian kick flavor. So one of the best things I can remind not just my students, but that's everyone in general, and that's don't be afraid to season every layer. A lot of times we season things at first and we think we're good. Things are good, seasoned well, but what happens when you cook it with oil, that debris left behind, you're not going to serve all this oil on that plate. So a lot of that stuff gets washed off. So make sure you season every layer. So this being our first layer, we're going to go ahead and hit it with some salt. Okay. A little bit of pepper on there. Now if you don't want to see pepper in there, you know, some kids may have, oh, there's bugs in there. It's a simple solution. You still like that pepper flavor, use white pepper. It hides it, okay? You don't have to use black pepper. Okay, a little bit of garlic powder on there. If you've got fresh, do fresh. Tastes is way better. But sometimes kids don't like the chunks of it, so we like to hide it and macerate that with a little bit of onion powder. So if you guys are cooking Asian food, sesame oil, listen, a lot of times when we cook with food, we think like you have to like douse it because we use a lot of oils to cook food. A little bit of sesame oil is just for flavor, so like a couple drops gives you that sesame flavor. Okay, so you don't need anything more. A little bottle of this should last you a long time, okay? So, alright, we got the caramelize of our onions right now going on. Alright. Right here. Just take your spatula right there and just mix those up right here on the flat top grill. And we'll add our little scrambled eggs to our rice. So remember, season every layer. So before we do those eggs, we're gonna top them all with just a little bit of salt, nothing too much. Maybe just a little bit of pepper on this one, okay? So that way when we go to eat, this should be packed with flavor. Okay, not just bland, not just, you know, hey, it needs a little bit of salt. No, you want everything that you cook to be amazing, you know, packed with flavor. You know, why buy something in the store when you can make it better at home? Scrambled eggs are almost done. Alright, break up our rice. Fry it up a little bit on that charred grill there. Okay. Put our eggs on. Remember, we add the flavor. See, look at all this plain white rice. That's going to pull a lot of that flavor out. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit more oyster oil sauce right here, right on top of our rice. Okay. Roughly, you want about maybe 4 tablespoons for a size our family. We got 6 people I think. So we do a little bit more here. We like flavor here. A little bit of pepper on that. Just a touch of salt, nothing too much. Then we'll go ahead and bring it together. And there we go. Right there is our chicken stir fry. Obviously, you know, you want to make sure you taste everything. And so we're going to do a little taste just to make sure and just to see if we got to add anything. Put my hand there. And that is seasoned to perfection. Seasoned over there. God bless. Don't forget to wash your hands. Have a good night.